You have New Hampshire, which is, I think, probably the most permissive state in terms of gun ownership, butting up against Massachusetts, which is one of the most restrictive states.
UNH law professor Daniel Pai says the neighboring states are in conflict. While you can carry your guns without a license in New Hampshire, there's a state-specific licensing process for anyone to legally possess a gun in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts applies their law very, very strictly to non-residents. They're one of the only states, it might be the only state, that allows no reciprocal carry, meaning if you have a firearms license from any jurisdiction, Massachusetts doesn't honor it.
In Massachusetts, people who violate that law can receive felony charges and face a mandatory minimum sentence of 2.5 years incarcerated. In 2 separate cases, New Hampshire residents were charged with illegal firearm possession while driving through Massachusetts. The New Hampshire AG's office is arguing that the potential for punishment when crossing the state lines goes against the Second Amendment by imposing, quote, overly burdensome regulations.
The biggest thing for us is New Hampshire residents shouldn't be fearful of going into Massachusetts or risking a felony when they want to defend themselves, their families, their loved ones.
Pai says this specific debate could end up in the Supreme Court.
There's a lot of precedent that establishes that states have quite a lot of discretion in determining how to run matters within their own borders. But the question is whether or not the right to own a gun is something that is beyond just state borders, that whether this specifically traveling through another state with a gun is something that is a federal right.
The New Hampshire AG's office filed what's called an amicus brief with the Massachusetts Supreme Court. There's no legal challenge attached to this. They're asking Massachusetts to consider their arguments when trying these cases. It does lay the groundwork for, as Pai said, a potential argument that could merit Supreme Court consideration. In the studio, Isabel Litters, WMUR News 9.